Good afternoon and welcome to the TradeXchange Midday Roundup. It's 12:33 on April 20th, 2015. In a review of futures, S&P futures higher by 20.25 at 2095.75. Dow futures higher by 13.00 at 17,982. NASDAQ futures higher by 56.25 at 4405.25. West Texas Intermediate crude higher by 59 cents at $57.91. Gasoline higher by 0.0024 at 1.9323. Natural gas lower by 0.08 at 2.555. Heating oil lower by 0.0015 at 1.8809. Gold lower by $9.30 at $1,193.80. Silver lower by 0.369 at $15.86. Treasuries 5-year 1.319, 10-year 1.884, and the 30-year 2.554, all on the U.S. Treasury side. DXY, the dollar index, higher by 0.294 at 97.819, and the euro at 1.0764, lower by 0.0036. In a review of overnight news into this morning, we had the People's Bank of China cuts reserve requirements by 100 basis points. We did have the Greek economy back into focus, the quote-unquote Grexit. Some headlines making news for Greece, that Greece issuing decree to transfer cash balances to central bank. Also, Greece moves to seize public sector funds as IMF payment due. We also had economic activity this morning. The Chicago Fed National Activity Index for March comes in lower than expected, lower by negative 0.42. Expected was 0.10. Previous was negative 0.18. So again, that's a negative number, 0.42. In earnings this morning, we had STI, SunTrust, Q1 earnings per share 78 cents, beating by 6 cents, revenue of 1.9 billion, which was in line. That's in SunTrust. STI, CHKP, Checkpoint, Q1 earnings per share 95 cents, beating by 4 cents, revenue beats by 2.2 million. CHKP, Hasbro, HAS, beating by 13 cents, beats on revenue. That's an HAS. Also, we had Morgan Stanley, MS, beating by 36 cents and beating on revenues. That's MS, Morgan Stanley. HAL, Halliburton, Q1 earnings per share 49 cents, beats by 12 cents. Revenue coming in at 7.05 billion by 60 million. That's HAL, Halliburton. Also, after the market earnings, after hours, here's the list, folks. AMGN, ACE, YUM, SYK, DFS, BRCM, FTI, VMW, NBR, URI, CMG, YHOO, ISRG, ILMN, CREE, IBKR, DLB, and IRBI. Some notable option activity this morning. CSX, we saw call sweeps in the name. That's in CSX. That was 10:19 in the morning. NSC, we saw that April weekly 101 call buying 1,300 contracts at $1.15. That's an NSC. That was at 9:35 this morning. Also, BABA, Alibaba, was initiated with the coverage with a buy rating, price target $97 in BABA. We also saw at 11:11, we saw a 5,000 contracts were being bought in the May 80 calls at $4.75. Thank you, folks, for joining us on the TradeXchange Midday Roundup. See you after the market.